Hello everybody and welcome back to the Nascar Heat 5 Career Mode. Today we are here at Texas for part 38 of the series, which will be the Texas O'Reilly Auto Parts 500. So I'm quite excited to get it underway. We are starting from the 28th position today. As you see, we qualified there, and I'm going to now scroll up and show you who is on pole for today's race. And as you can see, Brad Keselowski has taken the pole for today's race. So Texas has not been kind to us the past few times we've been here. Of course, we've only been here twice in the 00 car. One of them we finished 3 laps down, and then the other one in 28th, so it wasn't too good. But here we go. Drivers to look out for today. Chase Elliott won this exact race here last year. Martin Truex Jr. won the last time out at Texas. And Denny Hamlin had fastest car in practice and won last race as well. Building on that, we have the stories of the race. Brad Keselowski is on pole, looking for his first win of the year. And Tyler Reddick failed tech inspection, so he'll start from the back. 2 races in a row. We're back in our regular Jack Daniels gold paint scheme as we are ready to take the green flag here. Green flag is out. We are underway for stage 1 here at Texas for the O'Reilly Auto Parts 500. And we are now starting from the 27th position due to Tyler Reddick's issues after qualifying. So now Michael McDowell is starting behind us, and we all know he's going to give us not a lot of room at all, and well, we're right next to the 47 as well, so right next to both our rivals to start this race off is not the greatest thing to see, as they almost collide there going into turn 1, but we do manage to get past him, and now McDowell's pushing me through the corner, getting me past William Byron here, as I'm now on the inside of Bubba Wallace in that McDonald's Toyota Camry for 23XI Racing, as now we are trying to get to the inside of Bubba here, but I had to check up a lot because Joey Logano had a little bit of problems, and I thought I had to run off the corner, but that run instantly died. The 22 got a huge run down the backstretch, and he's actually able to get past the 9 car, it seems, here. So now we're looking to the inside of the 41 of Cole Custer. The 23 is trying to help us out, and they almost made contact behind me, the 34 and the 23, but we do cross the line here to complete lap 2 in 23rd, so up a few positions to start this race here, which is always good to see, but we get a little bit out of the groove there coming up off turn 2, and we just managed to keep it in front of the 34 car here. So now he pushes us down the backstretch, and now Bubba Wallace has gotten back past us. Now I'm trying to battle back on his inside, but so far a very fun race so far, as McDowell gives us a hit in the back, almost loses his car after doing that, which would have been very funny if he did. But we managed to keep it going in one piece so far, as now I get a little bit out of the groove once again in turn 2. This time we still managed to stay in front, but it's causing us a lot of issues. And here comes the 99 car out of nowhere. Daniel Suarez looking to make his way up the field, as now I missed my line here in turn 3 and 4, and that allows the 34 to right inside. And unfortunately, we make contact. He's going to shove us into the 99 off the corner. He's trying to put me in the wall, and I'm trying to stay off Daniel Suarez, and he pushes me into him here. So Suarez almost spins it out. Going into turn 1 and 2, we make contact with him, and well, unfortunately, after all of that, we lose our positions, and we're back to 28th where we started. And that is where we remain for the rest of the first stage. So, yeah, after contact with the 34 and the 99, we find ourselves back in 28th where we began this race. And so, yeah, very unfortunate for us in the end here. But Denny Hamlin will come across the line to win stage number 1. And we are going to come across the line in 28th. So, yeah, I mean, it was a pretty good opening stage. It was very fun off the start there. We're in a nice little pack. And then, unfortunately, we had that incident. So, yeah, I wasn't too happy at all, because now 2 races in a row I'm just being pushed around by my rivals. And, I mean, I could tell you a lot about how much I hate this rivalry system in this game, but at least it provides some sort of other challenge to have during the race. So it's like a mixed opinion for me, but, you know, anyway. We are back green flag racing here for stage number 2. We've got, how many laps in this stage? We got 11 laps in this stage, so we'll see if we can make up the track position we lost earlier and get back to how we were, but yeah, it's going to be hard, as now we are in the middle of the 2 Dillon brothers here, Ty Dillon in the 96 and Austin Dillon in the 3 car. And now he's going to give us a push down the backstretch. Austin Dillon is, who won this race in real life last year. He won at Texas, and that actually locked him into the chase. So that was pretty cool to see. Obviously, he didn't win it in our world that we have, but he did win 2 races last year. He won at Talladega and he won at Michigan, so he's looking to get his first win of this season and try to lock himself up in a playoff spot. But right now, running in the 30th place is not going to help him. So, yeah. Denny Hamlin continues to lead, but as you can see, Joey Logano, who started towards the back with us, has made his way up to the front and has now taken the lead. So the 22 car seems to have a very fast car here today at Texas. He's looking for his second race win of the season. So we'll see if he can accomplish that. But right now, the 22 and the 11 seem like the fastest cars right now. Both of them have a win, so it would be good to see one of them win again from my perspective, because the more different drivers that win, the less chance I have at getting into the playoffs, especially considering I'm running in such a poor position right now in 29th. But we do manage to get past Justin Haley, or do we? We get very loose off the corner, but now the 3 car of Austin Dillon is going to help give us a nice push past the 16, and I am able to get past him here now into turn 1 and 2. And now I can see the 34 car in my sights. If I can catch him, we'll see what happens. As now we skip forward to lap 10 here, and nothing else happened. It was basically like the first stage. So yeah, Joey Logano is taking the last lap here in the final stage. Oh, sorry, the second stage, the final lap of the second stage. And we currently sit 27th, trying to catch the 34 of Michael McDowell. And probably give him a boot out the way, but unfortunately we are just not quite there yet, as now Joey Logano is going to come across the line, as you can see, and win stage 2 here at Texas. And now I'm looking to the inside of McDowell, trying to get there, but unfortunately I could not make it there. So we finish stage 2 in 27th, so yet to really move anywhere since the start. But as you can see in that top 5, Daniel Suarez also made his way up in there, so he gets some stage points too, and it's finally good to see that 99 car have a good run, because he's been struggling so far this year. He's had, what, 2 or 3 DNFs and a few poor finishes, and finds himself in 37th in points. And come on, we want Daniel Suarez to be doing a lot better than that, and well, he's looking to make some noise today up in the top 5. So we take the green flag for the final stage here at Texas. It's going to be 14 laps to go in this race. We'll see if we can make our way up into the top 25, because it seems like that's the only realistic option at this point, considering how poor we've been today and how poor we've been at Texas in the past. I didn't really touch on it too much before, but yeah, last time we were at Texas, we actually made contact with McDowell, and that's where we had that wild ride. And we ended up finishing 26th. I think I said 28th earlier. And yeah, it was just an all-in-out poor race in terms of speed and performance. And then, of course, the first race we finished 3 laps down because a caution came out during the pit cycle. And I don't want to talk about it too much. But yeah, Texas has not been kind to us. And once again, it is just the track that we are struggling at right now. I mean, 28th seems like it's where we are right now in terms of pace and in terms of my skill at this track. So it's very unfortunate to be such a non-factor. But I mean, we're going to have one of these races every once in a while where we're just going to sit in our position and pretty much do nothing. But right now we're battling with the 24 of William Byron. We managed to get past him here as he gives us a bump coming out of the corner. And a few drivers did this in this race today. I didn't really put a lot of it in here, but they drafted me in the corners and then almost pushed me into the wall, so I had to lift. Oh, it was just a pain in the ass. Draft partners need to be fixed in the next game. I mean, really much so. But anyway, I'll make like a wish list video on what I want from the future NASCAR games anyway. But yeah, now we finally come side by side with the 47 car, and he's gonna try put us on the apron and wreck us. But we do get past him here, and now we are to the inside of Cole Custer as I get loose off the corner. But now, once again, sandwiched between my rivals as I make contact with 47 twice here. He goes sliding into turn 3, but he manages to save it. A good save from Ricky Stenhouse Jr. I mean, I wasn't trying to wreck him there or do anything, but then a caution comes out. I don't know what for, and the 47 comes and shows his displeasure by bumping me in the back there. But I'm not sure what the caution came out for, but it was not for the 47 car, I can tell you that. So, will be a caution here that resets the field back here 2 by 2 all the way down. And well, as you can see, we take the green flag once again in this final stage. We're going to have 7 laps left in this race. We'll see if we can make any more positions up. It seems like this is going to be our best chance to now with another restart. So hopefully, maybe we can look at getting a top 20, and that's probably the only realistic thing I can look for right now, because we're in the top 25, so I might as well, aim higher. But we do get a bump from the 47 car here. I'm going to use that run to go into the corner 3 wide with Chris Buescher and Michael McDowell, and it seems like I'm going to get past both of them here. So they get a huge hit from the 47 coming out of the corner. He goes sideways, he saves it, and that was almost a wreck waiting to happen there. But we managed to all keep it going straight, and that 47 car is unrelentlessly smacking me in this race like he did last race at Homestead Miami Speedway. And I'll tell you what, my patience is running a little bit thin. I'm going to tell you that right now, because he's just pissing me off. But now we go into turn 3 and 4 here. Joey Logano still with the lead, and the 47 is still trying to cause us problems here as I'm blocking him now down the front straightaway, because he's just making contact with me for no reason whatsoever. But we do manage to get into the corner nicely, but we're going to get pushed around by the 47. He moves us out of the groove. He goes to our inside, and now he's trying to put us in the wall. And I was like, you know what? I've had enough. Get out of here. And I make contact with him. He goes into the wall hard, and that will cause a caution. That was a wreck. And have a look at this. In the thumbnail, you would have seen it. And yeah, I hit 2 birds with 1 stone here. The 47 goes hard into the wall, collecting Michael McDowell. Unfortunately, Corey LaJoie has hard contact with the rear end of the 47. But yeah, very, very funny how that happened. Oh, he's had that coming for a while now, and to take out the 34 as well, beautiful. And well, although it is very satisfying to see the 47 and 34 taken out in such a way, it is also very dangerous to do so. So NASCAR has actually asked that the 43, 47, and 34 come to the NASCAR hauler after today's race. And it seems like we're going to have a little bit of something to deal with from the guys running the damn show. So yeah, very unfortunate to hear that, but we'll see what comes out of that meeting between the NASCAR officials and ourselves as drivers. So they're probably going to have to put an end to this circus act at some point, because obviously you don't want cars affecting the race from outside the top 20, affecting the finish. But yeah, Joey Logano is leading the race, and he is going to take the white flag here at Texas in this green-white checkered finish because of the wreck. So yeah, it was a green-white checkered finish. Joey Logano is in the lead, but now Denny Hamlin, as you can see up there, is to his inside, and they're going to battle down the backstretch here. So Denny Hamlin trying to take the lead as we make contact with Alex Bowman. He ran me low off the corner. I accidentally got into him. Very unfortunate there. But Denny Hamlin clears Joey Logano out of turn 3 and 4. Denny Hamlin's going to steal the win from Joey Logano yet again here, winning at Texas. The O'Reilly Auto Parts 500 belongs to him as we come across the line out of control in 23rd. But yeah, here are your finishing results. As you can see, Denny Hamlin takes over home the win. Daniel Suarez makes his way all the way up to 3rd. Joey Logano made his way all the 2nd. And Tyler Reddick started last, ended up 4th. So crazy you see that. Eric Jones, our teammate, ended up in the top 10. And as you can see, we ended up 23rd. So I'm pretty sure it's a driver thing. I'm just really bad at this track. And yeah, so very unfortunate. And yeah, Corey LaJoie ended up 39th after that wreck. McDowell 35th, and I think Stenhouse is somewhere in the top 30. But yeah, unfortunate that we took out Corey LaJoie in that crash. And yeah, I feel kind of bad for it. But that'll see our incentive contract failed here. And yeah, it's pretty unfortunate because I think we could have gotten the top 10 at Miami, but we just got a little bit unlucky. But I'm going to go for 2 top 10s again, because in the next 3 races we have Bristol and Talladega. And I think we might be able to get our first win out of one of those tracks, especially with this next race at Bristol, considering we finished 2nd and 2nd in the 00 car. But there you go. There is your top 16. I briefly showed you there. We currently sit in P19 in the points, or 18, something like that. And here is the rest of it here, as Joey Gase holds it down in last right now with BJ McLeod above him in that 78 car. And as you can see, I'll scroll up here to have a look. After that race, Daniel Suarez rocketed up from 37th to 29th in the standings, so pretty awesome to see that. But that'll do it for our coverage here at Texas. I want to thank you guys all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please leave a like, comment, and please subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. And I'll see you all in the next video.